it's Faith. This is my Smith and Wesson 1522, and today we're going to be making a few upgrades on it. I shoot rifles left-handed, but my sister shoots them right-handed, and this is our rifle. So we needed to make it ambidextrous. So today we're going to be installing an ambidextrous safety selector by Battle Arms, and it's specifically made for the Smith and Wesson 1522, which is what I have. And then we're also going to be installing this CMC Trigger made by Lantac, which is one of my sponsors. It has a straight trigger and it's skeletonized. And we're also going to be installing this Magpul Mo MBG. Let's go ahead and get started. Remember, when dealing with guns, safety first. So we're going to make sure that the gun is pointed in a safe direction, and it is. And we're going to check to make sure that the gun is unloaded and clear. There's nothing in the magazine, and it's empty. And the chamber is clear. Now let's begin. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to separate the upper from the lower. And to do that, we're going to flip the gun over and press down these two pins. Mine are a little stiff, so I'm using a screwdriver. Turn it back over and slowly pull the pins out. And then turn it over. And you can separate the upper part, move that to the side. And now we're going to be working with the lower part. After you decock the hammer, you are going to punch the hammer pin out. After the pin is out, you're going to hold the hammer and pull the punch out. Now we're going to remove the grip, but be careful to not lose the springs or the detents when pulling the grip off. Once you have your detents out, your pin should come right out. And if you turn your safety selector to safe and push on it from the other side, that should come right out as well. Now we're going to take out the lower trigger pin. Now we're going to drop our new trigger in and make sure that the holes line up. And then we're going to push this pin through to the other side. And then we're going to secure it on the other side with the screw and tighten it loosely. Now we're going to take the new safety selector and drop it in the down position. Go ahead and hold that with our fingers. And then we're going to take the other side. Put that down. Put the screw in. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten it. Hey folks, just a quick heads up. We actually had the safety selector in backwards the first time and it didn't work. So make sure that these little detents are on the side that the pins are in, and then it will work perfect for you. Be sure to put the lower receiver takedown pin back in before you install the safety detents, springs, and pistol grip. Now it's time to put the pins and springs back in. This pin and spring, which goes in the back hole, is already existing, and this pin and spring, which goes in the front hole, is new. I'm going to drop this pin inside the back hole, and the spring inside the back hole as well. This pin go in the front hole, and this spring goes in the grip. Be sure that that spring sits in the hole. Once you have your spring lined up, go ahead and reinstall your grip screw. Okay everybody, the trigger's in, the trigger pins are in, the safety selector's in, and the grip is back on. Now all we gotta do is test it out. So the safety selector runs pretty smooth and it clicks in both fire and on safe. Now let's test the trigger. I'm going to hold my fingers onto the hammer and it's on safe, so nothing happens. Let's turn it to fire and works pretty well. Let's try it from the reset. All right, reset works. After performing a function check to ensure that everything works properly, you can go back and tighten all of the screws down. Okay folks, now we're going to install our vertical grip. Taking our Allen wrench, we're going to take and attach it to our Allen screw and feed it through the vertical grip. And then we're going to take our nut, go ahead and get it started. And then we're going to take our wrench and hold it. Down. Now we're going to tighten up our Allen screw. Once you've gotten the screws tightened up, you can go ahead and back them off as much as needed to engage your attachment point. And we're going to be installing them right there. So we're going to go ahead and attach that and tighten them up. Okay everybody, we are done. We installed the CMC Trigger by Lantac, the ambidextrous safety selector by Battle Arms, and the vertical grip by Magpul. And special thank you to Lantac, which was one of my sponsors, for sending me the trigger. And special shout out to NSZ85 for his videos that helped me install the vertical grip and the safety selector. I'm super excited to take this thing out to the range and put some rounds through it. Hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Good night.